Sorry. What's up, you guys? This is Mr. Helms. I'm just going over last Thursday's activities, dealing with the Battle of Yorktown and the Treaty of Paris. So we had three options in class, but I'm gonna give you two options to finish it up at home. The first option, if you see in this comment box right here, let me move my little window over, is to create a caption that summarizes that chunk, that paragraph. So, for instance, this caption says, according to the text, loyalists were not supporting the British. Hashtag not loyal. So I highlighted over here in this direct paragraph, this is for paragraph 2. Although the British occupied much of the South, they had still been unable to mobilize the local loyalists. Grumbling in England grew louder over the war's expense and duration. So I highlighted the piece of evidence that supports my caption that proved that the loyalists were not supporting the British anymore for those reasons, because the war was becoming too expensive and it was going on too long. And I also created a hashtag that supports my caption, hashtag not loyal. So you can do that, a caption with a hashtag for each paragraph, or the second option is down below. You can create a question, right? A question about some of the material in the text, all right, of that paragraph that exemplifies the most important parts. So, for example, in this question, I say, explain why the Americans decided to attack the British in the Chesapeake town. So you're going to first have to read the paragraph in order to understand what you're creating a question about. I kind of skipped ahead. So let me go to that paragraph. Why did the Americans? In year 1781, found a large squadron of British troops led by Lord Cornwallis at Yorktown, Virginia. Cornwallis hoped to keep his men in the Chesapeake town until fresh supplies and reinforcements could arrive from Britain. The French and the Americans conspired to capture the British before that could happen. Just in case you don't know what conspire means, let's look it up. Define, use our text tools. Conspire, make secret plans to jointly commit an unlawful or harmful act. All right, so they conspired. They made a plan to do this. So I generated my question about that. As you can see, I highlighted in green because it supports it. It's technically my answer to my question. My question says, explain why the Americans decided to attack the British in the Chesapeake town. And it says here in green, they decided to attack them because the British were waiting on what? Fresh supplies and reinforcements. So they conspired, planned to capture the British before that could happen. So you have an option to make a caption with the hashtag to describe the main idea of that paragraph, or create a question and highlight the evidence that answers that question in each paragraph. So for each paragraph, you should have a comment box field. And if you don't know how to do the comment boxes, you just press a cursor to the side of the paragraph that you're working on, and you can hit the little plus sign right here that says add a comment. I can do it with this one down here. I put a cursor here, and I can hit add comment. And my comment box pops up below. All right. Let me show that one more time. I can put my cursor to the outside, the right side of that paragraph. I hit this little comment box here, and my comment pops up, and I can type. All right. So that's that for the classwork activities from last Thursday, you guys. That's already in J Campus, but to make it up, I just wanted to go over it again and give you some insight on some things you can do to fix it. So if you have any questions, hit me up on Remind. Like, share, subscribe to this video. Let's get that work done, get it turned in so we can win this 9 weeks. Let's go.